Hello guys, this is Codemaster JS. It is the first video on my channel. As per the channel name, this should be a video on some JavaScript topic, but I found an interesting problem that I faced in Flask, which is a framework of Python. So I thought to share the solution with you. Talking about the problem that I faced is to broadcast a message on socket in any given interval of time. Coming from a JavaScript background, I thought there will be something same as set interval in Python. So I go through some of the posts on internet where I searched for set interval in Python. I found few of the solutions which were consuming threads and some tincter library that I found really confusing and making my server heavy. Then I dived deep into it, hoping for a good, easy, and lightweight solution. Then I discovered eventlet, which is a concurrent networking library for Python that allows you to change how you run your code, not how you write it. This was the description that I found in the official documentation of eventlet. That sounds really cool. Then I tried going forward with eventlet to complete my task. So let's go forward with some coding stuff. First of all, we need a Flask server to run our socket and eventlet library that will be helping us to broadcast a message on a particular event. I hope you guys have understanding on Flask and socket. If not, please comment down and I will be sharing a dedicated video on Flask and sockets. Coming back to the point, we will be importing Flask along with Flask socket IO and Flask chorus, and as obvious, eventlet library. Now we will be monkey patching our eventlet library so that it will help our server in race conditions of thread. After that, we will create an app instance of Flask and passing that app instance into a chorus function where it will allow cross origin access from different clients. Now we will be creating a socket instance where also we will be allowing cross origins so that the socket can be connected through different clients. After that, moving ahead with our main function where we will be creating our server on our local host. Now let's try running this server using python main.py. So as the log says, server initialized for eventlet, so it means our server is running on localhost and by default the port will be 5000. Now I will create two events to connect with socket. First will be socket connect and second will be socket disconnect. These are the two basic events that has to be created before any other event creation. Now let's run our server and test this out on Postman. Now inside Postman, click on new request and select WebSocket request. Now from drop down, select socket IO and put URL over here. As of now, our URL is localhost 5000 and try connect with this server. So as you can see, it is connected to localhost 5000, and when we check our inside log, there are some different log with a unique ID that has been sent through the client, that this unique ID has trying to connect with it and it is already connected. As you can see, user connected, and this is emitting an event as such my response, which we can fetch over here inside Postman. For that, we have to disconnect first and add an event over here. Now that event was my response, and we have to check this in listen on connect. So now it will listen to this event. So now let's connect again, and here the response is data connected. As connection is working fine, now let's move forward to create a background function that will be emitting an event every 10 seconds, and let's spawn this background function inside eventlet. Now let's run our server with python main.py, go to the Postman and try connecting with the local host. As you can see, the user has been connected, but it is not getting the broadcasted message that has been broadcasted every 10 seconds by the server. So for that, we need to add that event over here. For that, first disconnect the connection and add the request event over here and turn this on. Now when we connect back, we will be getting the response every 10 seconds. Here it is. Please subscribe to my channel. Instead of string, you can use array or any of the list. You can send over here. So now let's disconnect. I'll be sharing this code on my Git repository and add the link in my description so that you guys can have reference from it. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If yes, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Signing off.